All right, so we're still on day 2. This is video 4, where we're going to be building your lead capture system. That's a big deal. This is going to be your front door. Okay. Now we have options before we consider what you're actually going to be doing, the steps you're actually going to be performing. We need to clarify how you want to do it. On which platform do you want to build your lead capture system? So it's not that complicated of a decision. It's either you want to host it yourself or you want it hosted for you. If you want it hosted for you, you could go to someplace like ClickFunnels, passiveclass.com/CF for ClickFunnels. But it's kind of expensive to do that. What's cheaper is to host it on your own website, which is what I do. And I use a program called Thrive. Thrive Architect is the specific plugin, but what you would do if you wanted to get Thrive is you would get the entire suite, including theme and all that kind of stuff, and 10 plugins, including Thrive Architect, and it's all in a membership package. Okay, that's cheaper than ClickFunnels, and it's something that you own, so it would be on your own site. The advantage to ClickFunnels is that they've got like teams of people doing a bunch of split testing and only giving you the highest quality, highest converting pages. And there's a lot more of them, I believe, than there are inside of Thrive. But Thrive is still badass. It's what I use. I like having everything done on my own website. Now, there is a free alternative. We'll call it free, but it's included in the cost of admission of your GetResponse account. And GetResponse has their own page builder. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be demonstrating how to do it in GetResponse, how to build a squeeze page, thank you page, and all that stuff inside of GetResponse. So let me gather my thoughts here for a moment. I got sidetracked. Just a second. So just to help you a little bit more with your options, you'll see down here it says consider getting Thrive. Thrive Architect is my personal page builder of choice. In fact, it's what I use to create your done-for-you squeeze page and thank you page. All right, so if you take me up on upgrade number 1, where I give you the squeeze page and the thank you page and the follow-up emails, then that is done for you inside of Thrive. So if you have Thrive yourself, then you can just push a button that says import and boom, your pages are done and ready for you. I've got a tutorial video too when you take me up on upgrade number 1, which will walk you through how to sync up your own autoresponder with it. Okay, and so that is an option for you, and you can grab it here. I'll show you how much it costs. Let's let it load up real quick. And hurry, hurry, hurry. It's always because my recording software is eating up a lot of power. Okay, and so you just go to our products, and basically this is what you want. Well, no matter what you pick, so Thrive Architect is the page builder. That's what we really want. I just clicked on it, and this is the page that I landed on. It's probably a pop-up because I thought I was trying to exit when I wasn't. So we will just scroll down. Things are acting a little goofy for me right now. Just a moment. So this teaches you everything that you want to know about Thrive Architect. You can watch their video right here. Yes, I want to build better content and landing pages. And then here you go. What I recommend is the Thrive membership. That's what I have. It gives you multi-site licenses, and it gives you all of their products under one roof. So their theme builder, so you actually have the Thrive theme. You have Thrive Architect, Thrive Leads, Thrive Ultimatum, Thrive Comments, Thrive, oh gosh, I used to have them all memorized. Hold on. Well, you get all of their plugins, and their plugins are very valuable. And look, you can install it on up to 25 websites, and it's a real simple installation. You just install it, you make sure you're logged into your account, you click a button, and then boom, everything is activated, all licensed and everything. So it's real quick, real easy, and you get 10 plugins plus a theme, and the theme is like drag and drop. So you have a drag and drop WordPress theme. So it's really cool. I highly recommend it. Just use the button below this video to check it out yourself. I'll let you go through everything. So that's my little pitch on Thrive. It's what I use. I would never recommend something that I don't. So free GetResponse trial, though, if you just want to go the free route or include it in the cost of your GetResponse account, then do that. Click this button, get yourself set up with your free trial. I'm going to go ahead and log into my account, and I'll demonstrate how to use this page builder. Okay, so here we are, and it's like I said, I don't use the GetResponse theme builder or the page builder myself because I use Thrive, right? Why would I waste all that money? But I have had experience building with it, and so basically I'm a newbie like you when it comes to building this right now. Okay, so this is how simple it should be. So we go to menu, and then you're going to find landing pages. We're going to create a landing page. And I believe that we can create a list from inside here. So I don't think we have to create the list first and then create the landing page. I could be mistaken about that, but we'll see. So we've got build from scratch or select a template. We'll just select a template. Enter your landing page name. So if you want to promote passive class, you could just call it like PC1. Okay. Now what I would do is I would start with the thank you page. I would start with the thank you page. Let's see here. I think I would start with the thank you page. So we'll start with landing page. Screw it. Let's just see how this works. We'll live dangerously. So next step. And then if you build more squeeze pages and thank you pages in the future, you can, name each one different. PC1, PC2, PC3, whatever. And we're going to go ahead and wait for the monster to load. And you can also do split testing, but that's a little more advanced. But what you would do is you would send equal amounts of traffic to both your variant A and variant B, and you'd make a slight change to B, and then you'd see which one converts better. You'd keep the better converting one, make that one be variant A, and then add a new variant B with something else tweaked. I hope that makes sense. Don't worry, we're just two dudes talking. Even if you're a chick, I don't care. We're still just two dudes talking. All right. So this is a bit much, but why didn't it let us choose a template? Why didn't it let us choose a template? Let's see, is there settings? Turn cookies notifications on. Keep us compliant. But I want to know why it didn't let us choose a template. Did we like gloss over that step? So just bear with me. Okay, so I was like just being super hyper aggressive and quick. I selected this template, this particular template, before I gave it enough time for the page to load. So these are like a lot of sales pages and stuff. What we want is a squeeze page. So let's go to sign up and registration. That should be the one. We'll go to sign up and registration. And let's just find a good looking one. And we can always edit it as we're advancing, but let's find a nice one. Won't take too long. Just scroll down until you see one that you like. There's a lot of fitness here. This one's pretty cool. So we'll just select this template. Okay, select your landing page name, passive class 1. Next step. Okay. So this should be relatively simple for us. And so what you could do is you could actually look at the sales page of the product that you are promoting. Okay, so sorry, that cut me off a little bit. But let's say I was promoting Raid, then I would use these words inside of my squeeze page. Okay, so legal bank job, want to make passive affiliate commissions 24/7, 365 without any grunt work. Legal bank job, thousands Raid ClickBank daily using the ClickBank formula. I don't understand how they made so many sales. That's shit. But anyway, we'll go to mine. Passive class. Want to know how I'm able to generate 318712 in a single week, sending stupid little emails to a tiny little list? And then we've got my video there and all that stuff. And you can see here, no expensive memberships, no hardcore tech skills, no big product launches required. You don't even need a website. 90% of the work is done for you, traffic tailored to your situation. All that's true and awesome, if you don't mind my saying so, and even if you do. So we're going to go ahead and copy my headline, and then you can do this. We can just go right here. Let's go Control V to paste. And then we can obviously edit the font and all that stuff. It's obviously out of control at this particular moment, but we will shrink it down first of all so we can see what we're working with. Okay. We will change the font. Not that that's a bad font, but let's pick something we like. Shut up, train. Put up with your nonsense today. We could try Arial. That might be all right. And then let's scroll up. Like I said, I don't have very much experience using this. We're going to get rid of this 2015 edition. And we should be able to just drag this up to where we want it. See that little green line going through there? That means it's centered. Okay. And so what I like to do is I like to start with a call to action. So I'd go enter your best email below to discover how Lee earns in a single week sending stupid little emails to his tiny little list. Okay? And we don't need all this. This is like subtext. So here we can just Control X. That's not working. Right click doesn't work inside of this editor, it looks like. So we'll just get rid of that. Okay, we'll bring it on up. Scroll on up. Okay. It's too big. That's not what she said. Let's bring it to about like that. We'll bold it. You could stand to make that a little wider. I'm not really that good with editing inside of this particular program, but I think that should suffice. Okay, and then we'll bring this up just a little bit, make it look good. About maybe right there. Yeah, a little more right there. And then you could say, you go like this in a single week, and you can make that red perhaps, a nice bright red to contrast that dark background. Go OK. Maybe you could underline tiny just to really emphasize it. Okay, I like that. I'd never go longer than 4 lines. I prefer 3, sometimes even 2. 4 is about the maximum, but I think this says quite a bit in 4 lines. And then we could say, get or watch his surprising video below, or watch his surprising video. Enter your email below now. Something like that. And then you can bring this up. We want to center it. Looks like that's probably good, right? And I want to get rid of the name. Now, this is where I get tricked out sometimes. I don't think that's the appropriate expression. I'm hella tricked out. Okay, let's see. Where do we edit the form? Because in Thrive, everything pops up over here whenever you click on something. Let's go to this. We'll click the whole thing. Web form fields. Okay, and then so email is the only thing that's required, but how do I get rid of it on the... Is there anything else I need to know here? Okay. I want to get rid of this. Is there a garbage can somewhere? Let me figure out how to do that real quick. All right, so I just used, my resourcefulness and went into chat 24/7 here and talked to a nice lady named Magdalena, and she helped me out very nicely. She actually just shot me a video, and I'm going to try to, in real time, show you what she showed me. So we're just going to delete all of this, and then we're going to go into this little 3 whatevers and static forms. We're going to drag static forms over, and then we're going to click web form fields, and then we should be able to untick. And then she, for whatever reason, did that. Tick that. We have a train coming. That's not too distracting. And then we'll go back into it, and let's just get rid of that, and then OK. And there we have just your email. Now we can drag and mess around with it until it looks the way we want it to. Go back in there. I want to see. I'm not sure how to actually edit the appearance, but this is a start. Oh, I think we can just drag each individual component. Yeah. There we go. Here we go. Now let's see if we click inside of the button. Okay, I just double clicked, and now we can change the color. Let's make it a nice blue with white lettering. So we'll do a blue form. A nice deep blue like that. Say OK. Where it says sign up. We don't want to change the button color. It says button color here. We want to change the font color. Which I guess we can do here. Change it to white. To white, please. Not that I'm like racist or anything, but come on. Make it a little smaller. And we don't want it to say sign up. We're going to have it say, I always like to start mine off with something positive, like, yes, show me how he does it, right? We're keeping it congruent with the actual headline, which talks about, you're welcome to model your page right over mine, after mine. Okay, so that's about good. And then we'll click off of it and then back on it, and that should allow us to drag it. Look for that green line right there. That allows us to center it. Let's go ahead and change this text as well. We'll get rid of that button, or can we get rid of this? We can't get rid of the asterisk. I'm not sure why. We'll work that out. And then we'll make this really small. We want to make this like 18. We'll try it at 20. Your best email address. Okay, now it is a little more square than I like it to be, so I'm not sure if we can edit that. I'm not sure what is editable. Drag and drop. Well, I think that's just going to help us add a button. I don't think it's going to. Yeah, that's just to add a button. So let me click this again. Are there any other options in here? What's this all about? There we go. So yeah, you click this little X made of a pen and a pencil, I guess. And then we don't need a border, but let's go ahead and change the radius. I guess we have to do each one individually. I like, oh, no, all of them. I go to 10. Boom. That looks a lot nicer. And then let's do the same thing with the field here. Let's stretch this out just a little bit. I like to be a little bit more narrow than the button itself. And these are a little bit spread out, or spread a little bit more further. Can't speak at all. But you know what I'm saying. There we go. And then I want to give this a little bit of a radius curve as well. Change this font. I don't like dealing in grays that much. I like blacks and whites. I like bold colors. And then here's our little, there we go. And we'll do 10 here as well. I don't do anything too fancy. Other computers beeping at me. And so, you know, I would pretty much just leave it like this. I like simplicity. If you do get my upgrade, if you get upgrade number 1, then I do have the squeeze page and the thank you page, and that includes a video. So I've got a video embedded in that. I'm going to pause this video and go shut my other computer down because it's barking at me. Kind of pissing me off a little bit. But we're going to go ahead and, you know what, we can just save. Make sure we're saving, and I'll be right back with you. So far, our video is at 22 minutes and 41 seconds long, and we already have a squeeze page. Okay, and that was with me having to take time and learn some stuff, learn to do some tweaks and all that. So we've got this already done. Okay, now, and let's read over it again. Enter your best email below to discover how Lee earns $3,187.12 in a single week, sending stupid little emails to his tiny little list. Watch his surprising video. Enter your email below now. Right? Nice and simple. There we go. Thank you page. And then in the future, you know, if you want to do some split testing, you can go variant B. We're not going to do that right now, but then you could say something like, enter your best email. Get off my screen, bitch. Enter your best email below to discover how Lee earns. I mean, maybe make this blue, right? Sending stupid little emails to his tiny little list. Watch his shocking video, right? Just little tiny tweaks like that. And then you see which one performs better. You make that one, you turn that into variant B, then you add a new, or turn that into variant A, create a new variant B, and then, you know, primary email below. Or, you know, break this into a daily amount. Okay? Don't lie, but divide this number by 7 and say in a single day or each day, right? Something like that. And so that's cool. I want to make this a little bit more narrow. Let me move my handsome ass out of the way for a second. Hopefully this isn't going to push it. What's going on here? That's the new normal, I guess. Okay. There. And you just drag things until those lines show up and let you know that you're doing a good job, young man or young lady. or one young gender neutral mofo. Is that what you're called? I don't know. Your exact situation, do I? I'm going to save. And now let's go to thank you page. Okay. This is going to be super simple. We're just going to say something like, congratulations. I always say congratulations. I don't, even though it's called a thank you page, I don't do a lot of thank yous at the beginning stages because I want them to feel like they did a good job. But when you say thank you, what does that imply? It implies that they're doing you a favor. I want to imply that I've done you a favor. You feel me, big dog? All right, so now we're gonna, I don't know what the hell that was. Let's scooch this. Where are we at here? There we go. Is that right? Because there's another green line over here. Oh, this is centered with the page. That was centered with this text. And then we'll just bring this on up here. And we're just gonna go like follows, as follows. Check your email inbox within the next, let's say, check, I'm not even gonna give it time. Check your email inbox to claim your free Dirty 30 gift. It can change your life. In the meantime, bring this up. And now I just go click here to continue. I do a couple of arrows just to let them know there's something on the other side. Now we'll click the button, double click the button. We'll change that color to another blue, a nice blue color. Okay. Our text font, we will change to white. Because I am racist. No, I'm not. I'm just a jackass. Okay, and we're going to all right. Racism is such a sensitive topic these days. It's like you can't even joke about it. Or can you? I'll be the judge of that. Right here. And we will, again, yeah, the little X there made of writing apparati. And then we will go to 10. And they should look pretty nice. I'm going to get rid of this because that's just extra steps that we don't need to take. There's extra steps we need to take to set it up, and then there's extra steps that our subscribers would have to take. We don't want to give them too many options, right? We just want to give them the option of going to the offer that we're making. Let's see if we can drag that up a little bit. Shrink that, and then we will drag that back over, make sure it's centered, green line. Make sure this is centered, green line. Make sure this is centered, green line. And then do you know what we're going to link this button to? Can you guess? It's what we took care of in the last video. This looks like it should have like some kind of a shadow, by the way. Let's see if we can add something like that to it real quick. See if they've got that shadow. Do a nice, do black. And then that looks pretty cool. Let's see if that's too obnoxious or, it's a bit much, but we'll just leave it. And then we're going to hyperlink. Okay. So what we'll do is let's double click on the button again. And you can see this little chain link right here. You're going to, wait a minute. Yep. So go to web address, link URL, And this is where you're going to put in your affiliate link that you grabbed in the previous video. Okay? And so in my case, I'm just going to go to passiveclass.com/course-invitation. Because that's the sales page, that's the raw URL. You'll be sending them to the same page, but using your affiliate link. Or if you're promoting another product, then just follow these same basic steps, but with that product. You can have it open in a new window or in the same window. It doesn't really matter because there's nothing else on here for them. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. I'll open this one in the same window. And then we will save. And I guess at this point, okay, we'll go to next step. Continue without mobile versions. By all means, take your time and create the mobile version. Let's see here. We're going to return to editor. I didn't want to have to demonstrate any of this. That actually looks pretty good, except for this. Just bring that font size down a little bit. I would do it just like that. Nice and simple. Okay, go back to desktop. Still looks good, except where did our shadow go? And why is that so close? Where did our shadow go? I want that shadow. I like it. Let's do a little bit lighter of a shadow color because that was like a little bit much. What if we did like a purple? Like a deep dark purple. Like that. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty badass. Fair enough. Okay. And then save. Make sure that that is, yep, save. Next step. We have a mobile version, jerk. Proceed without mobile version. Screw you. Oh, because we didn't do the thank you page with the mobile version. Do the thank you page with the mobile version too. Just shrink down the text, whatever needs to be done, okay, to make it look good. I don't use my phone as a computer. I use my computer as a computer. I use my phone as a phone. But I know other people aren't as woke. All right. So we've got passive class 1. Description. Let's see what this means. This description will appear as your site description, e.g. in Google search results. Just say passive class invitation. I mean, we're not going to be ranking in search engines for a squeeze page. You could even go don't index. Because then they might find your thank you page. You don't want them finding your thank you page without them opting into your list first. So just send your traffic to the squeeze page. Don't worry about organic traffic because you don't want a squeeze page. You just don't want any of that. Okay. If you want organic search results, then go start a blog. All right. Landing page URL settings. This is, I would go passive class 1, or I mean, you're probably going to be, there's probably going to be a lot of people building their squeeze pages with this, and so you might need to get a little bit creative. You could just say PC invite 1, passive class 1, passive class 21, whatever you can muster. Okay. You can assign your own domain, but if you're going to do that, you may as well install WordPress and get Thrive. That's my advice. And then you've got choose list, I believe. So this will go to your default list by default. But this, okay, let me get my thoughts real quick without talking. So you definitely want to add this into cycle on day 0 because that's how your because that's going to be your welcome email. So in other words, they opt in and then they're immediately going to get your welcome email. Now, she did say when I was speaking to her that we'll want to publish it this way and then create a new list and then reassign it. Or you can create your list beforehand and then assign it, obviously, up here to the appropriate list. I'm going to just take this one to a list where I don't think that there's any other opt-ins, right? So, and you can do this after the fact, or you can, create your passive class email list in advance. That's up to you. But I haven't taught you how to do that yet. I'll teach you that in a future video, probably our next video, I would imagine. And then default thank you page, I believe that means it's going to take us to the thank you page we just built. Analytics and remarketing, this is probably a little bit advanced. You can do Google Analytics, though. That would be a good thing to do. So just go to analytics.google.com, create a new campaign, create a new site, and you can. I've never done that, so I can't speak on experience on how to do that. But you can see how many people through analytics you're getting. But I just recommend that you get ClickMagick, because with ClickMagick you can just track the links, and you can put you can put an embed code in your page. We'll talk about all that stuff later. Google Ads conversion tracking, we're going to leave all of this stuff alone for now. So we're just going to publish. And what was that again? It was, okay, pcinvite.great.com. So we'll take a look at it, see how it looks. Enter your best email below to discover how Lee earns. Now, okay, there we go. Wow, that looks surprisingly good. That looks surprisingly good to me. I should have dragged. I should have dragged that over, but I didn't. We'll just pretend I did. And I would, spend a little bit of time centering things. This looks like a little bit too close to the top. Little things like that I would go through and tweak. But it's still, for it being free and for the tiny amount of time that we just invested. I mean, this video is 37 minutes long, and we just built your squeeze page and your thank you page. Everything's monetized. It's ready to go. We're going to put in our email address here. So I would go, I'll just put in like Lee@listbuildingwithlee.com. Yes, show me how he does it. Congratulations. Check your email inbox to claim your free Dirty 30 gift. It can change your life. In the meantime, click here to continue. And there we go. You got a subscriber, and you got somebody to visit Passive Class or the product of your choice through your affiliate link. And who could ask for anything more? So now all we need to do is load you up with a welcome email, some additional emails, etc. I'll show you how to create that list and get response to in a future video, probably tomorrow, I would imagine. Okay, so thanks so much for joining me. I hope that you got a lot out of this. I hope you don't really think I'm racist. And what else did I want to say to you? Thanks. Please take action. Because if you don't, you're going to get lost, right? In our next video, I'm going to say, hey, this is what you got going on so far. I'm proud of you. I'm going to say, I'm proud of you. I'll probably use those words. And if you ain't done this shit, what do I really have to be proud of? Then it's just going to be all lip service. Don't put me in that position. All right? Have a good one. Thanks so much for joining me. See you tomorrow.